Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the vlog. Hi. How y'all doing? It's Monica B. Anderson. Oh, my face just started itching on me. What the heck? Yeah, child. Y'all like the new do? And how's it going? Well, I'm getting ready to wash my wall over here. So I figured y'all could keep me company a little while I do that. I have to clean this. Ooh, look, I put the grease on. I didn't tell nobody about the I had left some oil, right? And I was doing something. I was filming at the time too. And I wound up burning up my house. Burning all up the walls, so you could where the fire. Where the stuff from the fire went, you could see that it's coming down black. I was scared. I was about to run out, but I wound up taking and smothering the pot with the cover to the pot, and then when I opened it back up again, and the fire blew back up again. So I hurried up and I covered it up real fast again, and then I took the pot and bring it outside in the backyard. And then when I put it outside in the backyard, I took the cover off. It didn't come up, but I just took and poured and it started on fire on the ground. Oh boy, I was so scared. Woo, I was scared that day. Woo. Hope everybody having a blissful day today. My little baby bro over here, Joe, that I had to go on, which I'll see that in a video before this. What I had to do was just put this camera on and upload it without editing. Well, y'all probably have to wipe that off, then you'll see the spots that you missed, and you just go back and hit them again. All right, so I'll be back when I'm halfway done. Whew, I'm just about almost finished, guys. I got all of that damn smoke off over there. I had to do the ceiling going on, you know. Woo, I broke one of my nails, look. But it's a job, it's a task, but that fire, that scared me there. When I came in and went to use that same pot, and it didn't mess up the pot though. My husband bought me some nice pots. It didn't mess up the pot. I was able to clean the pot back up and bring it back looking brand new. But, because they're not old anyway. I didn't even have them for 6 months. And when I went to use the pot again on that same burner right here, I just had a panic attack, anxiety. So I had to stop and relax a minute and be like, just don't do what you did before. Because I had put the oil on. I was making some curry chicken. And I put the oil on, but I didn't put it on low. I left it on high and didn't realize it. And I was making a video, but I didn't even post it. I deleted the video and everything because I was just too stressed out about that situation. But I did come back on and was like talking about what just happened to me. I was shaking in my legs. I was shaking. I was so scared. Because for one thing, if it wouldn't have got under control, I would have had to be out. And the saddest part about it, we had these fire extinguishers in here so long, it was empty. So I don't even know. I didn't know that fire extinguishers evaporate. But then they got expiration dates on them too. So I had to pull my family code about that. Make sure y'all keeping up with them extinguishers that's inside of the house, because that's like the law now. When you rent the apartment, it should already be a fire extinguisher inside of the apartment. And I told my husband, I was like, you better go and make sure that those extinguishers is working over at the tenements and stuff, because they expire. And he was like, what you mean? I'm finding it feels heavy and everything, but it ain't coming out. Like it still says empty. Well, one do feel heavy that I just found. But that one definitely didn't feel heavy. I'm not gonna lie. And we never used it. So now I got it, and they do expire. Ooh, that was a nerve-wracking thing. I was so scared. I swear to God, I was scared. So, I take a break. I'm going to clean behind the stove. Mine as well. That didn't get damaged, but just like all of this, it probably did, but it don't look like it as much as like up here. It was black, the ceiling, all over there. So I got all of that off. That smoke was so black. It was so black. Like even when I got to the door and I opened up the door to go out the door, that smoke was behind me. And that smell was in this house for like 2 weeks or more. I don't know. Sometimes I still think I smell it.
No, welcome to the super.
Ooh, let me turn this
Also,
in.
to read Angel said, T said my workday is not complete.
Yep. So now I'm getting ready to fry up some chicken to go with the rest of the lasagna that I made. What was it? Sunday. But no, I don't know if see, I still got them video. I never posted videos, but I did make videos saying like I don't cook on Tuesdays and Fridays because my husband come in late. So those are my days just to relax, have time to do extra stuff that I need to do if I want to go to bed early, or if I cook for myself and whatnot, but I don't really have to, do anything, only but what I want to do on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's my days. And if he do eat when he come in, he can just have whatever I have, Those are my days to have whatever I want to have, because most of the time I got to cook 3-course meal for him. If I want something light, or a little soup or something, I can always have that because, So, yeah, it really came out nice. Y'all want to see? Let me show you. Got all of the thing off the wall. Aluminum nice and shiny. Okay. I gotta take and wipe it down now to shine it up. But see, aluminum nice and shiny behind the stove. So now I'm gonna clean this off later on tonight. Get that off, all of this stuff, put the dishes up, all of that. I'm not gonna leave that much dishes down here because I'm gonna be taking some of them upstairs, and I got new dishes for upstairs too. A box of new dishes. They're black. I think I'm gonna start out with black and white. Then I'm gonna go to like a red and white around the holidays with green and all of that. Then, or like brown colors. That's why I want my house white, so I could do things with it within the season. You know what I'm saying? My eyelashes, I cut them. And one is longer than the other. But they still look good. It's sexy, right? Still look a little sexy. I'm only around the house all day. I got on my little lounge wear and whatnot. I ain't really doing nothing. Got on some little jelly slippers. So, I ain't gotta go all hard. This ain't laying down. But, hey, it's a wig. It ain't laying down. I was thinking about cutting it short, bringing this more, but this look good. I like it just like this, because I don't need nothing too much on my head. But yeah, I'm gonna tie this down. I took it up too soon, and then I was in there playing with it and wound up pulling that up to try to put it to the side. But I can't wear it like that, because then you see the lace is not on here. It's a wig. See? But it's cute. Another little hairstyle just to pop on. I got 6 wigs. I pay too much money for my wigs to just take them off and throw them away. Nobody is giving me wigs to do no videos or anything like that with. So, and I'm on a budget. So I got like every wig. I got on body wave, straight, all of that. That I just wore them like one time, you know. So it don't make no sense for me to just wash them. I bought the silicone to wash them, so that's what the sister gonna do. She gonna wash those wigs. I've done it before, even with tracks. And them things, I bring them back and they be really like brand new, nice and bouncy and behaving. So I know I can bring that back. Get the glue off the lace. So, and I got different colors and oh man, I'm using them. I'm gonna cut them into styles and everything. Cause I want the little short stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I put it on and I'll just go to the Dominicans and let them cut it. Bam, I'll be good to go. Whole new hairstyle. Cause it don't make no sense to keep spending hundreds of dollars on wigs and just throwing them in the... I've seen how many wigs I had in there when I was cleaning up that room back there. I was like, oh heck no, you got to use these things, child. You got to use them. You can't afford to be buying like that no more. It's not that I can't afford. I can't afford to even waste some money doing that anymore. Y'all know times it's getting hard, right? Oh, okay, I just want you to know it's getting hard. It's gonna get harder too. I don't take nothing for granted that these people is out here saying. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Ready than not. Because I even got a plan if, excuse me for cursing, but I even got a plan if I gotta leave this country. Because my husband, he's not from this country. So I gotta be prepared. Because I'm going where he go. That's right. Go where he go. That's why I had to go and make sure I get my stuff back activated and whatnot. Because I gotta be able to work if I have to leave here. Oh dear, I forgot to show y'all. This is the chicken. Nice crispy, not overcooked. And then it's just leftover lasagna, so. But I'm gonna take it out anyway. And that's the leftover lasagna. Late to break fast because it's Wednesday and I'm fasting on Wednesday. I fast on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So well, I don't think so because I don't want my bottom to be all hard. I'll just leave it over here. We'll heat it up in the microwave like we've been doing. Because then if it get all hot, I don't like when the bottom is all hard. I wonder why on this phone. Let me see something. Okay. On this phone, like, you see how it had me looking all black and all crazy? Certain places in this house, that's why I can't wait to get up out of here for the better light, too. Plus, these lights are going bad in here. They're usually the brightest lights in the house. Because whenever I used to be getting ready and doing my makeup, I used to come and sit right here at the table. But I took that table out because I was going to buy a new table for down here. But I changed. I don't have to because she wants to buy all her new furniture. So I was going to buy a table. She was like, "Mom, don't even get no table. Get your table for upstairs." And that's what I'm going to do. Yep. Well, we took a little delay on the project because my nephew said that he want to finish this job on the weekend that he already promised that this lady that he's got to fix because he do his stuff he freelances for himself. So he's coming. Anyway, it's good in the sense of a way because he was like, no, this is not no one-day job. It's going to take at least 1 to 2 days to do it because, you know, to cut pipes and all of that out of a wall is not something that you could just do real quick. And I want to do it right. I appreciate that. And plus the kids is coming over this weekend. My brother is here over the weekend. So it's just better because I don't need all that dust. I don't need all that dust around me. I wish I didn't have to be here, but I'm going to put a mask on because I can't take the dust. I'm going to put a mask on when he's working because he got to take that whole wall, the rest of the wall. Not the whole, I don't know how, but he just said that he got to cut the rest of the wall because he got to have room to get through it. So I understand all of that. But yeah, things is coming along. I put out garbage, put out some of the recycled last night. Them boxes that was in the other video that I showed was the recycle. And somebody came and got all of the bottles and cans and stuff like that. But that wasn't only from upstairs, the bottles. It was mostly like Tupperware type of stuff that was up there in this big box. I don't want that stuff. And it's been sitting up there too long, so I definitely don't want it. I had already took out what I wanted anyway. I don't know why my daughter brought it up there, or my brother, one of them brought it up. I'm here. Then I had a bag of water bottles, 2 bags that I was going to take back to the store. But I seen this old man outside looking in my garbage for bottles, so I was like, oh, come here, Pop. He had bottles all the way up here in a big black bag. I didn't even know the bag was that big. But then again, he had something under the shopping cart that bag was sitting on that probably was about this high. He filled that bag up. He was looking around, pushing it. Because he's short like me. He was looking around, pushing it. Yep, I'm a little shorty. I'm 4'10". I'm short. But just like my mama always said, ain't nothing like a little woman with a big position. That's why I always make sure that I have my game tight. You know what I'm saying? And it never stopped me from getting anything in this life that I wanted or needed. That I needed or wanted. Because I always put my needs first. What I want is not important to me than what I need. And that's why I did not go and buy a car. I went and helped my husband to finish this project. So I'm paying the labor work, and he already got all the materials. Because like I said, my baby got to work. And that's all about it. And whoever don't understand that, then they don't understand it. Oh, good. Thank God. I start school on Monday. I'm excited about it. Finally getting it over so I can get my behind back to work. Yeah. Y'all be seeing me in the morning. And then y'all be seeing me popping on my lunch. And then y'all be seeing me on my way home. And on my days off, we going to be doing little things. Because once I get upstairs, I'm not going to really be in the house all that much. Because I'm going to be either out somewhere looking for decor. Doing my little solo dates. All of that. I'm probably then going to be doing more makeup in my videos. And, sitting down doing the makeup videos. And the lifestyle video. Because at least 2 videos. If I get 3 in, hey, then we good. Okay? But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing over here. We're going to be having some fun. So I can't wait until I start going live. Then we could do game night and stuff like that. Yeah. I might get some StreamYard so we could do the little panels and stuff. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to see how that work out. Yep. I'm going to make this a fun thing for me. Because this is Monica's channel. And you can tell I'm from New York, right? Sound like Cardi B. It's right. When I was in Texas and I was like, they was like, oh, you from New York. Huh? I'll be like that. I don't know why I still be doing it. But see, not to be funny, we was doing that back in this, when I was a teenager. That was like something that we would do. So when she started doing that, I was like, oh shit, she old school. I looked at her as old school because that's the type of stuff that we did in the 70s and in the 80s. Like, girl, what? Well, you see something, hey, what's up, girl? Al, how you doing? Yeah. I just, one thing I did not like, that B word. What's up, B? Oh, that just turned me off. Like, I don't even want to say hi to you now. Because I'm not, but sometimes I would do it too, but I just didn't feel right. And then I just like, don't address me like that. I'll still show them love and everything, but I'll be like, but I told you about that. Because once I tell you don't address me like that, don't keep doing it. Because I'm not gonna, but it was just too much for me. And now I'm a Christian, so I don't really want to be around nobody that's, talking or like that anyway. But that was never my style. I felt like I had too much class about myself to be, using those type of words. And sometimes I get ghetto and be cursing when I'm in the house, but when I'm outside, no way. When I'm at work, no way. And it all depends on the people that I'm around if I'm going to curse. Because I notice, like, certain people that I do get around now, and I be like, oh, God, forgive me. Wait. You ain't got to go there just because they doing it. Like, but and when I get upset, yeah, that mouth be going off. It be going off. So, good morning. Good Thursday morning. How's everybody doing this Thursday morning? Making me ready to make me some eggs. Some eggs, and that's it. Because got my little vegetables right here to go into my eggs. Got me 2 eggs. You know what? Didn't get the frying pan. Frying pan. Olive oil. This is the best olive oil for you. By this company. Best olive oil for you. You can take a spoonful of it. You know, it's really good for your body, your complexion, your digestive system. Best olive oil. I actually found it on Amazon. This little bottle here was like, I think like inside of $20 it was. I don't remember the exact price, but they have bigger ones that's like more. I'm gonna take a little dab, this much, just a little dab of margarine. I'm not a butter person for some reason. It gotta be salty, but I love my country crop. And I stand by my country crop, okay? A little bit of olive oil. Sometime today. But this rain got me feeling very tired. And it's raining so much here that it's just like bad. I just was looking to see the weather. We gonna have rain. All the way till, well, Saturday and Sunday we won't have no rain. But then next week rain again. Little pink salt, little black pepper. Pink salt is good for you, better than white salt. And it's if you have diabetes, it's good for people with diabetes. I'm gonna throw my vegetables in the pan first and let them saute a little bit. Before I pour my eggs on top of it. I have a little ginger tea. My husband got me this one. He was in Jamaica. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reaches my tea. Like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the you don't need much of this, because it definitely, you'll be like, oh, sugar cane. You just need like 1 teaspoon, really. They almost soften up for me because I don't like my stuff crunchy. Even when I do my salads, I always soften up my boil my vegetables, my onions, the green peppers, and all of that. And turmeric and ginger. Sprinkle just a little bit. No. Get your bootstraps up, you're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a garden. Count to 10, lions den, speaking with the higher thing. Can't be touched by I have some sliced cheddar cheese that I'm gonna use. Oops, it's sliding out. But I'm gonna break that up into the eggs. I just need 1 piece. Okay, the cheese is all broke up in the eggs. Pour that over. I be looking at people like, if I would have took and kept the spatula there, I would never get the effect of my eggs that I really want. Sometimes I'll be looking at people videos and they trying to be all proper using stuff. I'm gonna be true to myself. I'm gonna use what I use. You know, with this phony stuff trying to be all cute. I'll be like, girl, just get a spoon. What you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Then I come in here with the same thing, knowing when I do my eggs, I use a spoon. I only use a spatula if I'm doing over easy or something, or fried eggs. So I'm scrambling. I got my favorite spoon right here, so it'll be chopped up nice. Those eggs are ready, because I like my eggs kind of hard. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giving and deliver like a dealer. Okay. Higher, fly out the valley and the fire. Okay, let's give it a try.
Train her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is what we coming. Even in the fever, baby, cry.
Oh yeah.
And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army. Ready when the truth act up. Nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guard.
Everything.
Count to 10. Lions den.
I wanted it to be.
Can't be touched by fire.
So that was green peppers, red peppers, and onions. Spinach, cheddar cheese, eggs cooked in margarine, a little bit of more country crop, and olive oil. The reason why I dilute the olive oil with the eggs will stay looking yellow, because when you just cook your eggs, it doesn't cook well. Let's put it that way. It sticks, it bubbles. It's just too much, and it gives the olive oil a nice taste too. But if you just want olive oil, just do olive oil. If you just want margarine, do margarine. This is a nice little dish. Very protein. And I don't eat to get full. I just eat to say I ate. I know I ate. That's it. Because I got to keep the figure that I worked so hard to get. Okay. All right. So I just came from orientation, which they told me first. She told me that I didn't have to come. I think I said that in another video, but then today she did, and I'm glad because it was different. Like I guess something happened that they had to express, concerns to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So that I needed to know. I don't really want to go into it right now, but it's a long drawn out thing. But anyway, apparently we can't wear perfume anymore. We can't bring certain foods and all of that. So I don't bring food anywhere to there. So I haven't. I don't know if I might, but yeah. So it was quick. I was finished. It just took me a little longer to get up out of there. I was finished by 12. I was finished by 12 because I had to wait for her to put me on the Wi-Fi so I could call my car. Because this phone that I'm on right now doesn't have, this is my backup phone. Like, I don't have an account with this. I just use it for the Wi-Fi and to do my videos. Yeah, guys, so I'm on my way back to the house now. Whew. Yeah, child, I came in here trying to take a nap. Forget it. Not with this boy. He's banging, climbing all over, knocking down things. I'm like, you is not going to sleep, so why are you even trying to? So I set up, I was like, let me just get this rest of this. You hear him banging? You hear him banging, right? I said, let me just get some more clip for this video, talk to my peoples, let them know that I'm all right, I'm chilling. I came in and made me a little something to eat. Since it was like only one, I was like, I can do a little brunch. So I made me some more of those eggs. Those eggs were so good. And It's very nutritious meal. Protein, high protein meal. So I do feel good. Still, even after eating it, I still feel good. And right now I'm waiting for the rest of the grands that's coming over for the weekend to come. My other two boys, Prince and Leo, is on their way coming now with my son. So I guess that'll maybe he gonna be 3 in August, but he still be like, he can find stuff to do. Like, he goes places where I wouldn't even think any kid would really want to go. But why is you over there? Like, he's literally getting under the TV right now. I'm like, so about he got it. You got what? Oh, it fell. I'm like, oh, okay. See, I don't know what he be doing. He has his reasons for what he's doing, though, right? Yep. I know I'm gonna have some fun with them, but I'm just gonna enjoy this weekend with them. After I drop them off to when I go to church, I'm gonna drop everybody off. I'll see my daughter in church. She'll get him. Leo has an appointment. Prince is being picked up tomorrow because his father and mother, my son and his mother is taking him out. Prince is my son's, Raymond's son. So Shantae and Raymond going out tonight, so they bringing Prince over. But yeah, so I'll just drop. Leo has a barber appointment on Sunday. He's going to Great Wolves for his birthday. Him and some of his friends. He's turning 6 this year in June. I'm just like, but I reached out to my family and stuff to subscribe to my channel. So I got a couple of family members, but I know they might not watch my videos and support, but I know most of my traction is going to come from organic once I start getting big, you know. But this helping me get to where I need to be to now is such a blessing, and I'm really thankful for them, you know. Like, I know my family will support me on anything that I want to do. That's one thing. I do know that, because I would support them on anything that they want to do, too. Even if we don't be around each other as much as we would like to be, you know, I know they would support me. And I would always support the girls and the guys, but mostly my girl cousins, because they are some phenomenal women. Like, we all grew up together. Even though we don't see each other now, we might not be as close as we expected, but like, the older ones, I'm more closer with them than the younger ones. So, but they younger, but they still like in their 40s. They 30s and 40s. Well, probably ain't none of them in their 30s. They probably all in their 40s. I have one I know that done already turned 50. I'm 8 years older than her, but I still look at her like my little cousin. I changed her Pampers. I was changing Pampers at a very young age. Back in the days, it didn't have no age limit. If you 5 years old and you say you could change a pamper, they're going to have your ass changing a pamper. And I'm the oldest girl, so I'm very mature for my age. You know, I used to be called, oh, Monica's too grown. Monica's too grown. I bet a lot of people thought I wasn't going to be shit either, but I proved them wrong. Okay? Monica living her best life too, and a great life. From where I come from, it's a great life. Trust and believe that. You know, mainly growing up in Brooklyn in the ghetto. Like, please. But I wasn't always like in the ghetto, because I used to live in a mostly white neighborhood, and I lived in a neighborhood that was a lot of Jews. Back then, the mayor was Mayor Koch. His family lived on the block that we lived on. Lived on the block that we lived on and whatnot. And them people was something now. They wouldn't, now let me hear them. They wouldn't act no way when me and my sister walked past their house. But if my two dark-skinned brothers walk past their house, they go running. They go running. Like, seriously. That was really... But I didn't look at it. I really didn't look at it that way until I started, like, getting older. Get down. Get down. Get down, please. As I got older, I peeped. But, like, when I thought about it, I was like, Dad, wow. Oh, my head, like, wow. And then I called my sister up and I told her what I just told y'all. She was like, yeah, I bet she gonna act like she know every damn thing already. She wasn't even nothing but probably about 8 years old. Because I was like 9 or 10. And she under there, oh, I been knew that. I was like, girl, in my head, like, girl, you ain't know that. She was like, yeah. And then she started saying things. She probably didn't know it then, but you know she gonna act like she know. But even the things that she started saying, it started making sense. Like, damn, I'm like 50-some years old and really realizing what went on then, you know? Like, where it went coming, because when you're a kid, you don't be thinking about things like that. And to be honest, I don't believe any of us was thinking about it until Roots hit the television. Wasn't none of us really thinking about that. Because what they taught us in school didn't reflect that. So now you get confused, like, wait a minute, this was supposed to... No. And the more older you get, the more you started seeing it and seeing it. When you're a little kid, you don't think about stuff like that. That's why it's so important to educate our children about our backgrounds. Because, like, for instance, all the time, like, once I seen Roots, I thought that all of my ancestors was there. When I did, none of my ancestors is African descent. They're Indian descent from here. Like, I could go to the reservation where my mom family was actually born at, where my mom was born at. Her sister, like, her sister was born at, in the Indian reservation that these came over here and made for them. And they could have been slaves too. Stop. And they could have been slaves too. You never know. Because they never talked to us about it. But I had one grandfather that always did the warning. He always did the warning, like, get your life together. This is how my grandfather used to be like, they got computers. We're like, what is a computer? And he knew. He really knew. Because he used to tell us that. He was like, what, they got computers, they know everything about you. He used to be like, excuse me, they know what color drawers you got on right now. I was like, what? Like, I would hear him telling his kids that, and they just be all like, like they ain't listen to daddy. You know what I'm saying? Just let daddy talk. But all of that I was listening, and it made sense as time went on, and I've got that together. And something happened to me in 2003. Social Security office. I ain't gonna go into it. But when that happened, and they start telling me things that I did not tell them, I was like, as they was telling me, I was like, Grandpa is right. Grandpa told me. Grandpa told me. Oh God, yeah. Grandpa was very. I don't believe, when I look back on things, wasn't nobody paying attention to what that man was saying, but a lot come to light that he's saying, because I be on it, like, you know. Mainly when I came to YouTube, like, and started watching the conscience community. My daughter didn't seem weird to me anymore. I started taking better care of myself, all of that, because, like, sometimes I even go and get on the grass in the backyard and ground with my feet barefoot and just, you know, absorbing the sun. I didn't realize how much important these things was to my body, and it really bring me back. I swear, it really bring me back. Like, following a pattern of energy and, you know, just being mindful of everything that's going on around you. I never took no shrooms or anything like that. But yeah, just being mindful of everything, staying more in touch with my inner side and my outside, you know. So that really helped. I was so glad. Sometimes, and they young, a lot of them is young too, and I be like, "Y'all, you right, you is so right." And I start applying the good things to my life, and God. I'm telling you, my life is just so much more peaceful and better. It really is. And I lost weight. I was all overweight and everything. I was like 196. I came down to 120. Just like taking better care of myself, putting better things into my body and everything. And like, I can't go back. I'm not even trying to even go back. Like, I'm just always mindful of everything that I'm doing. I'm not so easy to attach to people like how I used to attach to people either. And I can read energy. Like, even when I was, I'm gonna make this shoot. When I was inside of the that orientation today, every time this girl opened her mouth when she started talking to me, I just started getting these chills. And when I get done chills with people, I know their energy is good. Now, if I don't get that from you when I first meet you, I'll be like, okay. You ain't gonna hear from me again. No more than a hi and goodbye. I'm gonna always sit and watch you, because I used to let people into my life so easily, and just leech on to them like a damn jellyfish. Just leech on to them. And all they just bringing me is just a bunch of drama. And I'm like, no, I can't deal with that. I stay to myself now more. And just, I don't feel no way about going. And y'all know that, because when y'all see me in the car, I'm mostly always by myself. Always. Nah, I don't think I ever did a video with anybody in the car with me. I'm always by myself. There's a time where I couldn't, always looking for somebody to come go with me, go run my errands, and they were like, heck no. I had a minivan. And then that minivan was packed. I was going to take the civil service test. And I was speeding, and the cop stopped, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take the civil service test. He was like, eat up that car. And where they go? And where they go? I said, they going with me. Here go Leo and friends. Yep. My family is here now, guys.
So look, he's staying with you till Monday, right?
All right.
I'm gonna bring him more clothes if he needed.
He said, no, nobody. I got to go to school on Monday.
Not Sunday. I come get him Sunday.
All right. Well, we going to church on Sunday.
I come get him on Sunday.
All right. Just meet us up.
Please, yo, what's up with you, Joe? Uncle Joe, my fault. Can you please put 4 braids in his hair?
I'm going to do his hair.
No. Here.
All right.
This is some clothes for you.
Now don't come to me.
What's up with you, DJ? You know who I am?
Yeah, look, the car. Look, you can
See, all the kids take to you, Ray. He's like, yeah, you know who you are. Yeah, but that energy, and just when my son just walked in here, I got that same feeling.
I put it right here.
Because I'm happy to see him.
black shower.
But like I said, I don't let people into my life like I used to.
Let me show you.
I'm so pissed right now. I've been looking, and I still cannot find my wallet. And the last time I had it was when I took the boys to the store to get pizza and some little snacks. My pockets wasn't really deep, but I would have thought if I dropped my wallet that I would have heard it, because it has a key ring on it. So I can't find my wallet. I'm so sad right now, guys. And I got the nerve to put these glasses back on my face, but my eyes is really dry right now. Really dry. So when I get off, instead of using a Band-Aid, I just put some tissue under it, like go across here. But this is crazy. This is so crazy. Oh, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm not going to be able to sleep at all. Hopefully somebody found it and bring it to the store. I didn't have any money in there because I don't carry money on me. I really carry money. But the only thing, I had started carrying my Social Security card because I do get mistaken for Latino a lot, and I don't want to get caught up in nobody ISIS trips to some other country. So I carry my Social Security card, and I carried a photo of my birth certificate on my phone. But I would have rather lost a phone than to lose my damn wallet. All my cards is in there. My bank cards, my Cash App cards, my credit cards. My cards is in there. And I'm having trouble with my phone and with the wallet. So I'm pissed. I feel so sad right now. I hope and pray that I didn't lose my wallet. That'd be so crazy. I really do hope I didn't lose it.
You're trying to get 5 memberships, but it's restricted. Y'all must be overseas, but listen, I really appreciate you guys, and thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Subscribe, like, and share. Please, it helps my channel. I love you. God's blessings. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Okay, you have to hide.
Come show me. I've been trying to run away.